Hey everyone, welcome back to Intuitive Motion. My name is Brian Butler and I'm super duper grateful that you're here today. For this video today, I just wanted to do an energy check-in for, myself and the collective, and then pull some advice cards, keep it really easy, really simple, and yeah, just sit down and talk. So I'm just gonna go right in. Spirit, what messages do you have for myself and for the collective at this time? Where is our energy lying at this time? What's going on with us? Ooh. All right. Okay. So right off the bat, and I'm gonna read for this card, but we got the Moon as the first card. Oh, sorry, I'm covering it. The Moon. And then the second card we got was the Queen of Cups. The Moon card says to beware of deception and the shifting sands of superficial relationships. So basically what I'm getting with this card is we really need to be careful of, who we're listening to and what kind of information that we're taking in. We need to make sure that we're taking accountability for ourselves, and if we want to know more about something, or if we're very ignorant about anything in particular right now, we really need to branch off and do our own research, and then trust our intuition and trust that the information that we are receiving is something that is truthful, and that it aligns with who we are as people. This card could also be saying that in this moment, right now we might be receiving information that's not 100% true or correct, or we might not be receiving all of the information that we need at this time to fully understand what's going on and what actions we can take to move forward together. So I'm just taking that as kind of a little bit of a warning for myself, because there could be things in my external world that I'm not or have not been focusing on. And then a message for all of you guys to really just be aware of your surroundings, and not always believe everything that you see and everything that you read. Not everyone has other people's best interests at heart, and because of that, because of their own selfish reasons, they are putting out information or using the information that they have in the wrong ways, and we might be falling into that. So I just kind of take that as we really just need to be careful about who we're surrounding ourselves with, and what kind of information we're believing at this time. There is a lot going on, and there's a lot of confusion going around about what's next and what we're gonna do. But we just need to take a deep breath, take a few steps back, and reflect on what's happened and what's going on in this current moment. And then I think that you'll have a better idea of how you as an individual want to move forward and who you can involve in that. Because we're not meant to be doing any of these things and going through any of this alone. We need people, we need that support system, we need love, and we need guidance and support. But like I said, not everyone is someone that you should be listening to, trusting, and believing. So just really pay attention to that and be very careful about what you're saying, and what it is you're retaining from other people. I just said the same thing a million times, but it's really important, really really important, because I really do feel like we're being fed information just to kind of keep us in a specific place at a specific time. Like, things are being really planned out, but we do have the power, especially if we come together, to rise up and really truly fight for what it is that we believe in, and bring in positive change for not just ourselves but for the whole world. So now's not the time to back down. And because of that, we just really need to, like I said, take a step back and really try to understand what this situation, all aspects of what's going on right now, how this is affecting us, and what it means for us, and what we can do to provide support and provide help. And then with the Queen of Cups, I'm taking that as, you know, not being afraid to express ourselves, not being afraid to speak up when we're feeling strongly or passionate about something, you know, listening to our hearts. And if something is really truly affecting us, or if you're just not feeling right about something that is being told to you, to listen to that and to trust that. Because, like I said, not everything that's being put out for us to see and that we're getting right now through the news and through social media is something that is beneficial to us, or is helping us to understand the magnitude of the situation that we're in right now. So don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid to express those emotions, and don't be afraid to use your voice. You know, we have that right and we have that power. So let's really utilize that at this time. And like I said, let's not back down, and let's stand our ground, and, you know, do it together. Um, that's basically all I'm getting for those first two cards. Let's see what else comes through. Spirit, what else needs to come through at this time for me and the collective? What else is going on with our energy? Yes, we got the Nine of Swords in reverse. So when that card comes up, and I'm going to read for it, I know exactly what it's going to say, but yes, with that Nine of Swords in reverse, it just talks about trusting your intuition. I just flipped right to it too. Trust your intuitions and suspicions about that certain person. So if there's someone in your life right now, and I will think about this too, if there's someone in your life, like I said, that just seems off, or, you know, what it is they're telling you just doesn't seem right, you know, go with those feelings and then try to understand what it is that's actually happening around you. I'm going back to the Moon card. The Moon card talks about, you know, weird, supernatural, eerie things occurring in the 3D. And that is kind of what I've been feeling. Like something over the last few months has felt really off. And, you know, I have kind of held myself back, and I've kind of been silent about it. But now is not the time for that. Now is the time, like I said, to come out and say whatever it is you need to say what you're feeling, and stay true to that. But yes, when the Nine of Swords comes out in reverse, it says trust your intuitions and suspicions about that certain person, or that certain situation, or this certain whatever. Your doubts are well founded. So don't think that you're crazy, or that you're weird, or that you're stupid, or that you don't really understand what's going on. Because really, I think that, you know, we're kind of ahead of the game a little bit. Like, we're kind of seeing what's going to happen before it actually happens. We're preparing ourselves for what's to come. So if you've been having dreams, or if you've just been feeling not right about something in your life, you know, I can't really say anything specific because I don't, you know you. I can only really speak on behalf of myself, but you know, if you are not feeling right about something, really listen to that and understand what that means for you. And ask for help if you need it. Ask for external, or just go within, because we truly do have all of the answers inside of us, you know? So if you meditate on it. Ask your spirit guides, ask God, ask whoever or whatever you believe in for these answers, and they will come to you in the right time, in the way that you will be able to understand. No more losing sleep, and no more, you know, losing our minds over things that are happening in our world that we feel like we cannot control, when in reality we have more control than we think. And that's why we're all rising up together at this time, because there really is strength in numbers. And I think that we're doing a really, really good job right now with speaking up, speaking out, you know, and fighting for the right reasons this time, you know? And I think that and I actually just saw that with this bottom of the deck energy. Finish what we start, you know? If you're feeling a certain way, or if you have been feeling a certain way, don't, like, lose those feelings. Don't, you know, fall prey to what's happening out in the world. Don't let all of those outside influences, or what other people are saying, affect how you are living your life and what decisions you make moving forward. Even if you're by yourself and you are, alone in whatever it is that you're saying or that you're feeling, that is okay, because there are so many other like-minded people out there that you will meet and you will find in the right time. So just don't lose hope and don't lose faith in, a better, positive outcome for what's going on right now. Things might seem a little hard, a little rough, and crazy and chaotic right now, but that's all happening for a reason. I think I was saying, this might have been in a video on my other channel, but I was saying that what we're going through right now feels like a test. Weird to say, but that's genuinely what it feels like right now. Testing us to see, who's going to give up when times get tough and who's going to stand up and fight and stay strong. And we all have that capability. So let's do it, I'm going to pull one more card. Or actually, no. I feel like that was enough for current energies. Pretty straightforward. And I feel like I have a good understanding of what this means and what I need to do moving forward. So, yeah, hopefully that is how you guys are feeling at this time. So what I'm going to do now is just pull a card or two for some advice, and then we'll wrap things up, because I really just wanted to get on here to let you know that you're not alone in what it is that you're feeling and what you're going through. And if you need help, or if you have questions, or you need advice, or you just want to talk, reach out to me. Leave a comment on the video, send me an email, DM me, whatever you feel like is necessary, so that you can get out of this feeling of not feeling right about yourself and not trusting what it is that you've got going on. Let me help you with that, because we are not meant to give up on this. We are not meant to give up on what it is that we're fighting for at this time. It's not time for us to let anyone knock us down or dim our lights. So let's do this together, and let's be there for one another, so that that one person that is feeling doubtful or not trusting themselves, they don't fall prey to the system, and they don't give in to all of these negative energies that are trying to pull so many of us down at this time. It's time for us to rise so far above everything else that none of that matters, and that we're only focused on truly aligning with ourselves and going after what we want and what we're passionate about. And I feel like at this time we are fighting about things that we're passionate about. So let's not give up on that. Spirit, ooh. Can I please get some advice for myself and the collective as to how we can stay true to ourselves and continue fighting the good fight? What's some advice that you have for us, Spirit? What's some advice that you have for myself and the collective, Spirit? What can we do to better ourselves and better the situation at this time? Okay. I'm going to read for these couple cards that just came out. We've got the Seven of Rods and the Knight of Rods. When rods come up, this suit talks about action and energy. The rods are always depicted sprouting and flowering. They signify growth. So I'm really taking this as we have so much potential at this time to truly ascend and truly grow into our power and into who we are supposed to be at this time, A lot of us here on this earth are here to provide and here to serve and here to help and here to empower and here to uplift and to love. And that is really what we need to be aligning with at this time. When this Seven of Rods comes up, it says this is the card of the underdog. Despite overwhelming odds, victory is assured. So if we continue down this path that we're on right now and stand our ground and stay true to, what it is that we're fighting for, victory is definitely assured and is definitely imminent for us. And I was feeling that since the beginning, seeing, how much of support that we have for one another, and how much power we have in the numbers that we are continuing to accumulate over time with other people wanting to fight the same fight. um, I think that, like I said, is happening for a reason, and it's helping us move to a place of not only success, but like I said, happiness, a bright, peaceful new beginning for us where we all feel like we're being listened to and cared for. Now is the time to take advantage of this situation and to listen to yourself and to stop doubting yourself and stop telling yourself that you're crazy or that what you're feeling just because everyone else isn't feeling that way is not right. No, what it is it is right, and it makes you who you are, and who you are is strong, and who you are is brave and beautiful and smart and powerful. We all have the power to bring whatever change we want into our lives. And so, because we all want this positive change, because we all want things to be different, now we're starting to get it. And we're going to get it. So we need to keep, like I said, fighting that good fight. Don't give up. Stand your ground, We got this. We really, really do. We just need more love and more support for each other so that we stay strong and we stay faithful and we can stay patient, because things are not going to change overnight. But trust me, they're going to change for the better for us this time. We're actually going to be listened to this time instead of shut up and pushed off to the side because, there are bigger and better and more powerful people around. Fuck that. No. The second card we got was the Knight of Rods. And when the Knight of Rods comes out, let's see. Yep, the sign of the Explorer. Also signifies travel, adventure, a change of residence. Kind of pushing away that last part, but, you got to think of yourself as an explorer, as an adventurer, Explorers, they're always stepping outside of their comfort zones, and they're always, risking it all for, what it is that they desire, what it is that they're passionate about, what it is that they are seeking, And there are really big, important things that we want to change for this world, and that we want to change for, our environments and our society. So if we really truly want that, we've got to take that step out of our comfort zone and, start doing things that align with what it is that we desire. And if we want this change, sitting back and letting other people, bigger, more powerful people, and I keep saying that in quotes because they're not really bigger, better, and more powerful than us. That's why we have that advantage right now. It may seem like the collective is an underdog, but just wait. In the future, we're going to have that success, and we are going to have that future that we wanted. And so, like I said, now's not the time to give up. Yes, it looks like difficult to get through, and there's a lot of outside factors and influences coming at us all at once. But as you can see in this card, this person is not backing down. They are defending themselves at all costs. That is what we need to do. We've got to defend ourselves, defend our energy, and keep our vibrations as high as humanly possible right now, so that we can truly move into this new beginning, this these positive changes that we've wanted for so long but just haven't been able to actually achieve. We've always had the potential to achieve it, but like I said, I feel like a lot of us kind of just gave up and backed down when we really didn't see changes happen in the amount of time that we wanted them to. But we have to understand that it takes time. Time is our best friend, little do we know. And with strength and with courage and with patience, and if we continue, like I said, speaking up and staying strong and standing our ground, success is imminent. Victory is imminent, Things are going to be so much brighter, so much better for us as a world, as a nation, as a humanity, So we need to continue taking care of ourselves, continue taking care of the world around us, and like I said a million other times, keep fighting the good fight. And if you need some empowerment, if you need some support, if you need some love, please reach out to me, because I will give you everything that you could need at this time so that we can all continue together, hand in hand, strong, loving together. I'm seeing a lot of green right now, and the green does represent the heart chakra. And I was saying earlier that we really do need to listen to our hearts at this time. Really, really, truly express ourselves when we're feeling, guided to do so, I'm going to go to the page where I took notes on the chakras just to make sure there isn't any extra information that I might want to express at this time, but I think that it's pretty straightforward. Listen to yourself, listen to your intuition, listen to your gut, listen to your heart, and stop ignoring. And I'm telling this to myself too. We need to stop ignoring what our bodies are telling us, because we, like I said before, have all of the answers inside of us. So when we're feeling guided to do something, to take action, when we're hearing that voice in the back of our head telling us to do the right thing, that is happening for a reason, and we need to listen to that. And we need to embrace that and feel into it with every fiber of our well-being. Yes, the heart chakra represents love, unconditional acceptance, unconditional compassion, and intuitiveness. Listen to your intuition. Another message about listening to your intuition. And loving unconditionally, accepting the things that are happening in this world. Not saying that it's okay and it's right, but accepting that it's happening and not letting it hold us back, and finding a way that we can move forward with compassion, with love, Like I said, accepting the things that are happening, but finding ways to, I guess, not compromise with it, but I guess make it work in the moment as we're figuring out how we can, move past it, move forward, how we can overcome the obstacle, how we can rise above the obstacles. And remember to tell yourself that you love yourself, and tell your friends, your family, and even people that you don't know that you love them and that you're there for them, because you never really know, how people are truly feeling and what's actually happening behind closed doors. And we need as many people as we can at this time, to be fighting that good fight. So let's keep fighting for, what's right for our hearts and what's right for us, We're doing such a good job. I'm proud of myself, and I'm proud of the collective. I'm proud of everyone else who is donating to the right places, who are signing the right petitions, who are taking care of the planet, who are taking care of their loved ones, who are spreading positive messages and are spreading love, are giving advice to those who need it, who are just helping in any way, shape, or form. You are doing the right thing right now. And I'm super proud of you, and I'm very grateful for you and grateful for what it is that you're doing at this time. Thank you guys so much for coming and watching this video, Now really is the time, like I said, to stop overthinking things and to just go for it. And I was giving myself a reading before this video, and I felt called to do a collective reading. It's not something that I've ever done before, but it's something that I have been thinking about but have been ignoring because I'm like, I've never done it before, so it's not something that I'm comfortable with, and I'm scared of this and fearful of that. But, after yesterday, after doing some meditation work, some more healing work, clearing my head out in nature, and then giving myself this reading even this morning, has empowered me to, like I was saying to you guys, step out of the comfort zone and just go for what it is that you're feeling guided to do, and not worrying about, what might happen, or, fearful of this or insecure about that. Like, fuck all of that, We need to be who we truly are and stay true to who we are, and not be afraid to express ourselves and, speak our minds and act and move and make decisions how we want to, because it's our lives and we are in full control of everything in our lives. And that's on period. So if you guys like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you share with other people who might need these messages at this time, and make sure you leave some love down in the comment section below. Check my description for any social media links or email or anything that you might be inquiring about. It should all be down there. And I love you guys so, so much. And I'm very, very grateful for you. And I will see you all in another video. Love and light.